Hi YouTube. I've got a bit of a new setup going on here, so I don't know if I'm in focus or if the dolls are in focus or what's going on. But yes, hello. Babble, BJD babble, that's what this video is about. I kind of noticed that my sort of prompt and tag videos tended to go on, and you know, there's a lot to say when you get on a roll, but it makes for a very long video, and it sort of occurred to me that people might not have the time to sit and watch something for half an hour from one uploader. You know, they might only have an hour to look at YouTube, in which case they want to see lots and lots of things. So I'm going to make a concerted effort to try and make short, sweet uploads, because I know myself, I only watch YouTube videos when I go to bed at night on my phone, and if I can see that somebody's is like half an hour long, I kind of skip over it and go to the shorter ones and then think, right, I'll come back to it. And it's put me so behind on YouTube. I spend my whole time catching up. So my gambit is to try and do lots of, well, not even lots, but just some small short video uploads. So I thought I'd get Rose out for a bit of an airing because she's not been around for a while. Again, haven't changed her clothes or anything, but now that I've had a bit more experience with a lot of my dolls, I can see her in something like a Wimmocked outfit, or I might make something, I don't know. I've got loads of sort of things that I pick up at charity shops that I always think will make nice dolly clothes, and just never get around to doing it. So yeah, she needs a softer look. She's got such a lovely face, I do love her. You know, next to her is looking rather yellow. I've realised that a lot of my other dolls, there's Magpie just here, who you can probably see still sat there, and my Blythe and everything, and especially my Makey doll, who's white, but she's got a very pink look. All of them, next to the Yanoa, make her look really yellow. I don't think she is as yellow as she appears. I got the default feet for her that I've been waiting for because she can't stand. I don't know whether she's got like even older style feet for a Yanoa, because she's like a 2003. The feet might be older, or even off a different doll, because she just can't stand in them. So now that I've got the default feet, which also, I think I knew this about Yanoas, but I'm not sure where. If I can come in, let me see if I can get it to focus. Hang on. Yeah, ish. They sort of leave you to finish it yourself. There's quite a big chunk of something here. But on the feet that I've got on her, it doesn't have this high sort of back bit on the heel, and yet the lower part of the leg does have that to slot into. So the current feet, if you can imagine, without that bit on the back and not quite so high at the front, it just kind of rolls around in the socket and she can't get any traction to stand up. So I'm going to sort these feet out. I'm going to clean her up and everything. Okay. So yeah, that's those. So I got that in the post recently. I don't know how clear that is, or whether it's even in the picture, but Mushroom here is currently hugging another Makey Lab tube. I'll just grab her. Oh. Because she has a little relative in there. I've given her a brother, because I thought Mushroom herself, much as I love her, there would have been a tendency to go down the adult theme with, I mean, not overtly adult, but you know what I mean. There's a doll called Mushroom who's a hippie. I don't really have to spell it out. So I thought I'd give her a younger brother and make her like a benevolent big sister who's a little more child-friendly, perhaps. I don't know, maybe I can have the adult hippie version in storylines or what have you. Give me an excuse to do some stories, because that's not really something I tend to do. There you go, the box. If I move these two girls just behind, as most people did, if it's in focus, I did the trip to IKEA. And they're great. They're really, really good scale for 1/6 dolls. I do have currently faceless Little Fee here, whose face I have to do this week as well. And I kind of thought that maybe she was slightly big for the scale. I mean, you know, standing next to the shelves, she's a whole head height higher than the shelf stand, and the table's knee height. I mean, it's not too bad. The sofa's alright, but they're just slightly a bit too small for aunties for little fees, in my opinion. But they're great for the A-Zone dolls and for little Yos and Blythe dolls and Makeys as well. Fabulous for Makeys. So I've got plenty of dolls that are going to be able to use them. I'm sure the little fee will as well. It depends on what I do with her hair, really. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, that's it for my dolly babble. I'm going to do a little video next about just tracking back basically to where I left off before with what I've been buying and where I've been. I think I got as far as going to the expo, the MCM expo, which was ages ago, and I did buy something there, and I've bought a few things since, obviously you know being one of them, so I will get on with that next. So yes, babble over onto some other stuff. See ya.